Well, we're back again, actually on schedule for a weekly upload. This is going to be a different type of video again, just like last week, as I don't really have a whole lot of content to do in Destiny right now. There's not going to be any super fast edits, just you and me talking about things. This is literally just gameplay and me talking over it. I'm not going to, this is going to be super not edited. I might cut a little bit, but that's literally it. All of the Destiny 2 talk is going to take off the first part of the video, and if you are a true Barndon subscriber, at the end, I'm going to talk about what's been going on and why I haven't really been uploading. The background gameplay is going to be me, Andy, and Milksy doing the Imbaru engine. I don't know what it's called, but this is us doing it. Anyways, let's get started. So Destiny 2. It's not looking great. I know I'm like super late to the party, but the Sony layoffs definitely have me worried. I saw a lot of people on Twitter complaining about how they spent a lot of money on the pre-order, and I'm just sitting here like, I bought the collector's edition. Imagine how I feel, man. This looks really bad. I think it's good that Bungie decided to delay the final shape because of it. I want a lot of new content, and I want it as soon as possible, but I can understand trying to perfect something and ensure that it's good before releasing it to the public. However, even with this delay, I don't really know how it's going to turn out. Due to the layoffs and the failure that was Lightfall, I can't really say I'm confident in Bungie here. I feel like they have no choice but to make this final DLC of their 10-year-long storyline perfect. But I know Bungie, and they're really good at messing things up. With the layoffs and the resulting delay in the final shape, next season is going to be a long one. So if you're sort of new to Destiny content droughts, one suggestion I have for you is to go play another game. Seriously, like that's all I can recommend to you. It's how I'm able to survive every time this happens. Having other games to satisfy my boredom like Counter-Strike, Osu, Sea of Thieves, Fortnite right now is pretty fun. I've been playing a bunch of Pokemon fan games that I could recommend to you guys. If you need game recommendations, join the Discord down below and ask. There's so much to play right now with how stale and repetitive Destiny is going to be and how it's going to be going into another 6-month-long season that you're just missing out if you're only playing Destiny. I'd also like to point out how multiple of the Bungie shills that were trying to convince me that this was Sony's fault, they were just wrong. I've been playing this company's games for upwards of 14 years, and Destiny specifically for 10. So I kind of know how this company works better than most of the casual shills do that joined maybe 3 years ago. Even though I won't be playing Destiny as much, I can say that Bungie have a couple of options here as to what they could do with the upcoming season that could like make or break how Final Shape's going to go. I do know we are getting another dungeon, right? So that's going to be pretty solid. That's going to be good new content, which will last all of a week. So that won't hold over the community for very long. So my recommendation to Bungie is this. If you were around in Destiny 2 during Season 11, this delay is nothing new to you, because before Beyond Light and Season of Arrivals, we also had a 6-month-long season. And because of that, because it was before Beyond Light, we were all aware that sunsetting was about to happen. We were about to lose all of our beloved content. And what Bungie decided to do in that season because of that was genius. We got like an Age of Triumphs type event where there was a grindable seal that was really fun to get. And they made every single raid and dungeon in the game farmable, so you didn't have to wait on rotations, anything like that. And we were also giving 2 exotic quests that season, rather than the usual one, for the Ruinous Effigy and the Traveler's Chosen, which were pretty freaking cool. I mean, Traveler's Chosen is kind of useless, but Ruinous Effigy was a funny ball gun, so that was cool for a little bit. This might not hold people over as well as it did in Season 11, because the main thing about Season 11 was that we knew everything was going away, so like getting more time. Bungie basically just gave us as much time as we could have with content that we loved and knew we weren't going to be able to play again, like all the Leviathan raids, Spire, Reckoning, bunch of stuff that I think it was a great move to let us have as much time with it as possible, knowing that it was going to get removed. And I think that having the option to farm raid content every week at least gives the option for there to be content to do. Instead of doing a raid once and being like, oh, I can't get any loot from it, what's the point in doing it again this week? They could be like, okay, well, let's run the loot pool again. You know what I mean? And let's get more loot. I don't think it's the only route that they go. Bungie really just needs to do something to keep us entertained. Which, like I said, I think having the option to farm every raid would keep people entertained as they just keep coming back. But if Bungie don't do something to keep us entertaining, what people are saying about this season deciding the fate of Destiny might be right. If Bungie makes this next season just like an extra season but longer, and they can't hold us over until Final Shape, the pre-order sales will just continue to go down, and the game's player base will slowly fall off more and more than it already has, and the game might just be doomed. But one thing Bungie has going for it is every time Bungie has royally fucked it up and everyone's like, oh, Destiny's going to die, they somehow manage to rebound and make it work. And that's how we're here today. Every single time. Back when Crota's end dropped and we had like the big drama where it was like, oh, they're selling us content that we bought with the game, but you have to pay to unlock it. And then House of Wolves not having a raid and being a kind of a bust of a quote-unquote DLC. The Curse of Osiris, where Bungie was like 4 weeks from shutting down. Shadowkeep dropping and it being one of the worst DLCs probably ever. Literally just bounties was the entire DLC. And then Lightfall as well. Every time, like after Lightfall, for somehow Bungie like recorded record-breaking player numbers. Don't know how they did it. Don't know how it happened, but they did it. So every time Bungie royally fucks things up, they always manage to bounce back, man. And I want to make it known that I really want this final DLC to be great. I want this game to succeed. I love Destiny, and I've been playing it for ever. Bungie fumbling this DLC would be like horrible. I mean, I've been playing this game for 10 years, man, and if this DLC is not good, do you know how miserable I will be? Yeah, I don't really know what else to say on it. I really hope that it's good. But knowing Bungie, I could see them fucking it up, which is the tragic part, especially with everything happening lately. At the very least, the next season looks pretty neat. I'm a big Last Wish fan, so a season based around possibly raising a fucking space dragon could be a great start for keeping us entertained next season. If they like have the dragon grow a certain size every month, that could be something that could keep me coming back, or like we could do something every week with it. I don't know. So that's pretty much all I've got for the Destiny stuff. I really hope Bungie can get it together and make the Final Shape great. I really want it to be great, and I want to believe in them, but I know Bungie. I have been playing this game for so long, and I don't know if they're going to be able to do it, and I'm worried about it, but I can't, not like I can do anything about it, me and my tiny little YouTube channel. I mean, even if I had a big YouTube channel, it's like not like Bungie's going to listen to me. Yeah, so those are my thoughts on the whole Bungie situation and what's going on in Destiny 2 right now. Let me know what you guys think, and if there's anything else you want me to talk about, like in another video, in the comments. Make sure you like if you haven't already, and since we're at the halfway point, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. But now I'm gonna be talking about me and the channel and what's been going on. Sorry, I say a lot because I think this isn't scripted, so I'm just like going off the top of my head. I want to preface, I don't know, this by saying pretty much all of my life I've struggled with my mental health. There's a lot of different things wrong in my head that I'm not going to bore you with, but all you have to know is that when stressful things happen to me in life, I tend to like shut down, and I don't even really know what to do. And it causes me some more issues and more stress, and it just causes me to shut down. But it's like a vicious cycle. So, as you all know, I am a college student, a film major. But school isn't really my thing. I'm not paying for it, so I feel obligated to go, but I don't really want to be in college. I never did. Despite that, I'm stuck here doing a bunch of busy work that's taught me essentially nothing I didn't already know, doing weekly discussion questions that have no actual impact on my knowledge of the class material, and it just feels like a waste of my time. But school isn't the only thing stressing me out right now. So hold on, I got a DM. I got told to play Apex. Okay, sorry. Something else going wrong right now is that I have a lot of problems with my family. I live at home right now with my mom. I lived in Arizona last year. I went to GCU, but I moved back home, and my family is suffering from a lot of different issues that keep stacking up every month. Like things just get worse and worse, and it just doesn't stop. There's a lot of infighting going on. I don't want to dive too deep into it. My mom is having a lot of trouble right now. She's busy traveling a lot, so I'm pretty much house sitting for her constantly, which isn't all that bad. You know, I'm just doing stuff that you would normally do in a house, like cleaning, doing laundry, taking care of our dogs, a lot of the basic stuff. But her being under a lot of stress with her work, it's kind of putting me under a lot of stress as well. Something else going on with my family right now is like health declining. I don't know if I should like, nah, I mean, my YouTube channel, my video, I say what I want. Recently, my father found out that he had a tumor. And although I think he's going to be fine, that news kind of shocked me. My father and I have never really had the greatest relationship. My parents are divorced, so ever since I was a little kid, I was going back and forth between his and my mother's house as they had split custody. And in high school, I was dating a girl. My father really didn't like her. And because of that, I blew up on him, you know, and I just moved out. I prioritized a relationship with a random girl in high school over my relationship with my father, which is kind of on me. But I've since broken up with that girl. And after graduating, I had the goal of mending my relationship with him, which has been going all right so far. But this like tumor situation, I had dinner with him one night and he told me, and it kind of threw me off because, like I said, I'm pretty sure he's going to be fine. I don't think there's any worries. I think he's going to be able to get it removed, but I'm worried there's a chance I might lose him after I just fixed my relationship with him, and it scares me quite a lot. I'm not going to lie. My grandpa also recently had a brain hemorrhage, and that again put a whole lot of stress on my mother and me. We were taking care of 6 dogs and helping out my grandma while he was in the hospital, so that was a stressful week. He's fine now, but it seems like his brain bleeding isn't something that's going to stop. They're monitoring it, but I hope he's going to be all right. These things that are stressing me out, there's more. I'm not going to list them all. I'm trying to keep this video not super long. They're all just kind of things that happen in life as time goes by. Shit happens, you know? Relationships end, people die. I always thought I was like immune to it because I never had to deal with it, but I guess I'm just at that point in my life where it all happened simultaneously, and I wasn't really ready for that. The final thing that's been stressing me out goes back to Destiny. My channel is built on this game. It is beyond apparent to me that unless it is Destiny content, my videos are doomed to never do well. And considering YouTube loves to compare me to myself in YouTube Studio and lower my self-esteem, I feel like there's no point in making videos that aren't Destiny related. And this is killing me because there is nothing to make videos on in the Destiny space right now. We are at the end of a season with no content left, and we're heading into a potentially worse drought of content next season. I don't know how I'm supposed to keep making good, entertaining content when there is literally nothing to make said content on. I guess I could turn into one of those low-effort news channels and farm some views, but I've never really wanted to like make videos like that. Like obviously I've done them. I fucked around on the channel and made some little funny like, oh, this shit's broken type videos, but like I make videos to document moments and fun times that I have with my friends. And those are videos that I'm proud of. And putting out content that's low effort like that would be disingenuous and something that I just would I feel like I'd rather die than do that. And even if it would help me grow and farm, like I just don't want to do it. Tell you guys the truth, I love doing YouTube. The few of you that I've been able to meet through this platform are truly amazing. I wish I could list all of you off, but there's too many to name. Like, gosh, I mean, like Arcize, Brennan, Critten, Tundra, Ice Dragon, Waffles, freaking Mr. Sir. I can't name you all. There's so like I'd have to pull up the Discord and name you all off from there. Like there's so many of you that I've met and I've fostered cool relationships. Like, and I started talking to Sir Spade again. I mean, that whole friend group is kind of falling apart, but we're not here to talk about that. That's not my issue. But yeah, I mean, I like, cause like now that I've mentioned names, I don't want to like forget anybody, you know what I mean? But I know and I love all of you that have stuck with me and kept watching the videos despite everything going on. Katos, Wiggle, like I'm remembering more as I think, you know. Illinari, I'm really thankful for you guys. And even if videos don't do well, I know that some of you guys will always watch. So thanks for that, guys. I want to keep making videos, but like I said with the State of Destiny, it really isn't possible for me to make videos that are entertaining while making only Destiny videos. I think I'm just gonna keep making videos. I don't really want to stop uploading Destiny completely because I still want to upload Destiny because I still play it occasionally, but just a lot less of it. I want to upload other games that I play, like maybe like, I don't know, a hardcore Nuzlocke run or like Emerald Kaizo on a Pokemon game or like, I don't know, Fortnite. I don't know, just something that isn't Destiny. I will try to upload more often. And with that, I would appreciate all your guys' support no matter what I upload. Thanks for watching and sticking with me as always. Barned and out. Peace, guys.